Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Miami Dolphins.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
How about you, Ice Jam? Ready. Out.
They'll run with the rookie out of Florida. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready.
Here's Tungo Bailoa. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good.
Tua and his old Bama teammate Waddle for the Dolphin first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
You can't
line.
run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
All right, come on.
Throwing is Tua. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tua. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First carry for the Auburn alone. Hank Bigsby. He's got room to the 45. Whoa! He gets free. 3. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars 7, Dolphins nothing. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 3.
44. Ready. Ready, team. Out.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane, and he'll get this up to the 44. Foye Oluokun with the play.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down. Tua going to throw, and that is incomplete. Jeremy Ruckert was the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
He was
from beautiful South Florida. There's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Miami Dolphins. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Miami. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. They'll run. This is Tootin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. You talk about this Miami defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Hey, center. Done.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
He'll return it from the 6. A good head-down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
All right, come on.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rusher's right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit, but it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Showing a little toughness and the team rallies around him, this could really help them on their drive.
Go ahead.
On the ground, it's the rookie out of Florida. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. The Dolphins looking for a 5th win of the season in this one. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tua.
Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, this wind is definitely going to be a factor as this game goes along. He's throwing straight into it here in the 1st quarter, and the ball fluttered on him a little bit. They'll definitely have to file that one away and make a mental note of it.
Lisa 24. 30 left. Hey, Soko, hot.
Lawrence will throw. He'll get this out to Tootin. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The end result, 21 yards.
That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Son, it's hot.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Hey. Soko.
From the shotgun, Lawrence finds Tootin out of the backfield. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And the Jaguars are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
But we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
1st and goal from the 6.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko, it's hot. Hey, kill.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Touchdown! Travis Hunter, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Jags take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Now for the point after. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Jaguars 7, Dolphins nothing. kickoff for the Jaguars.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Second down and a yard.
Get set.
Now a handoff up the middle. Wakefield. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Get right here. Out. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Wakefield.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
That one good for 13 at a Dolphin first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Tua sets up to pass it.
Throw is caught by Schoonmaker.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
Well, this defense for the Jags, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
Yeah, they held them completely out of the end zone, just held them to a field goal. So they're not just hoping for a repeat here. They're hoping to do it even better. A shutout is their goal.
Hey, time out two. Out.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa.
That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
Tua, fast pass outside complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
All right.
Here's Tua.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 14. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Go ahead. What's that?
On the ground, this is Devon Achane.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Blake Groupie now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko, hot.
Now Lawrence. That's complete. He's got Tootin. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
23. Turn.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. But to throw again is Lawrence. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Dolphins 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Now Tua. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Up the middle they go. Warfield. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Play action. Now it's Tua.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Second down and 3.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking to pass. Tua.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Ethan Evans on now to punt.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sings this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Now Lawrence. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
On play action, Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Hey, Lion. Hey, tomato. Cut. Hey, kill.
Lawrence. Got a man, that's Hunter. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
47-yard line.
Let's go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
23.
They go play action now. Lawrence throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
24. Hey, Soko, it's a hunt.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Hunter. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. .46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Second and 9 now from the 21. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this is incomplete.
Tagovailoa's pass intended for Jalen Waddle. Incomplete. Keanu Benton on the coverage.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
Tua going to throw. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Off the play action, Tagovailoa. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
2nd and 10.
44. Ready.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. first down. He'll drop to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tua. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Over the middle, complete. It's Hunter. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Jaguars.
Here's Lawrence. He sets to fire deep. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. 51 yards. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Extra point forthcoming.
For the extra point.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Jaguars 21, Dolphins 7.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first two quarters they had two costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
From the 31, Tua. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. And what a return as he brings us all the way back to the 25-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger, tack. 13, Luke.
Now Lawrence to throw. He's got his tight end flying youth over the middle.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Second and 9.
Hey, go. Hey, Ginger. Tack. 11, Agate.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll get this out to 2.
Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
Well, definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And this one is right through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
They're right here. All right,
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Open man is Waddle, complete. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
As you know, so many things in the passing game are based on yardage. Sometimes it's just based on timing. And that's what we saw right there on that play. 3rd and 3. Just get the ball right to the receiver.
It was the hitch route. Tell us, what is the hitch route?
Yeah, just take really one step like you're driving off the line of scrimmage, get the defensive back on his heels, get the ball out to the receiver, and he does the rest.
And incomplete on a deep ball.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now it's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Tua sets up to pass it. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12th. Yard line.
Their own 12-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Decent 24. Soka, hot. Here we go.
And they'll keep leading on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. Okay, so they'll march backwards on the penalty there.
I don't know about you, partner. I thought that was maybe a little bit of a ticky-tack type of a call. Was that a clear block in the back when he got his man off balance? I thought that was a tough one.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, it's hot.
Lawrence will throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin. And just shutting him off there. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
Four receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Viking 18.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
But now he appears to be in some pain.
We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Now the former Syracuse man, LaQuinn Allen. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
70 Lions. Ready?
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 43-yard line. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
From the gun, Bigsby.
And he will have a Jaguars first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Viking 18. Ready?
Here's a give to Bigsby.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
On the go.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Eagle. 60 Eagle.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And they were looking to set up the screen, but that's going to be incomplete. Almost wound up going the other way. Well covered defensively, and it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 9 yards to go.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Now Willis. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Ready, set. Get it. Nice.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60. Viking 18. Let go.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, fourth quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got him now.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Willis to throw. And that will be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Crockett firing quickly, but It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Crockett. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
First down.
5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football, and that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready, set. Go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw again. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Crockett. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 6 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. Fighting ahead at the 15. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 57 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
70 Lions.
Looking to throw. Crockett. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
On the set.
There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
27. Dolphins 14.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Wakefield. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4. Play action. Crockett. Now loose football. The ball comes out. And the Jags grab it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
And now onto the field comes the Jags offense. They'll go for 2.
The Jaguars will line up for the two-point conversion.
Willis will try and throw for this. And this went incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Score, Jaguars 33. Dolphins 14. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit and time fading.
Throwing to start the drive. Crockett. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Miami. 42 yards.
To get back in this ball game, big plays are going to be necessary. And here's one right on cue. Coming up with 3 scores here in the 4th is not going to be an easy task. But that's good work there to bite off a chunk of yards.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Throw is caught by Schoonmaker.
Give them maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
1-yard gain.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They'll try the left side. Wakefield. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
The 19-yard line.
A good solid run there as we head towards the home stretch of this game.
3rd and 6.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got man again. It's complete.
And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing no, and it's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 7-yard line.
Back to throw. Crockett. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. From 6 yards away.
And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Grouping for the extra point. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12.
Makes the score Jaguars 33, Dolphins 21.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So it's the Jaguars who come away with a win, and they got a solid outing here from their quarterback, Charles, and that's, of course, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, you had to like what you saw. He was on point the whole game. Wound up going over 300 yards with 3 touchdown passes. That will definitely get the job done.
So for Jacksonville, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they lose their 9th game on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.